Hi guys, a really big congratulations and a really warm welcome on making it to the inside of my Udemy course, Double Your Sales on Udemy. This is an awesome investment to make because I'm going to literally show you how to double, triple, or quadruple your sales on Udemy depending where you're already at. This is module 1, which is the introduction to the course. So I'm just going to be giving you a bird's eye view of the layout of the course. I'm going to give you an idea of what I'll be going over and the methods that I'll be doing that in. And I'll also be making recommendations on how to use this information to most efficiently optimize your courses in order to achieve the results you want in the fastest time possible. So here are the contents for module 1. I just gave you the quick introduction. Next is the course outline. I'll then go on to describe what the Udemy Winner Circle is and how it is really important to get into this circle in order to really thrive and make tens of thousands of dollars a year from your course on Udemy. Number 3 will be setting our goal. So everyone will be different, and depending on where you are at individually, we're going to be setting goals to make sure you actually increase your exposure and your traffic to your Udemy course, and we maximize our conversion rate, and depending on where it's at now, hopefully double that as well. So let's get straight into it. These two are my course. I first put out a Twitter for Business course, and it didn't do too well. I followed it up pretty quickly. I thought the more the merrier. I put out another social media course called Facebook for Business, and that didn't do too well either. And I was confused. I'd heard a lot of hype and a lot of talk about how people are making hundreds of thousands of dollars on Udemy, and I was a little bit disappointed. But here's where the good news starts. I thought if somebody else is making this money, it's possible for me to make it as well. So I thought to myself, how can I optimize my courses to copy the results that these other people are getting? So I set out, I did a few hours of research. By few, I mean 30 or 40 hours of research. It took a lot of effort and a lot of time. But here I have compiled all the most important points of my research into this 2-hour video presentation just for you. So 3 quick things before we get started. I want you to know that this course is set out modularly. There are 6 modules, overall, and each will be more important to different people depending on what you've already optimized and depending on where you're at with your course. All of them, I believe, can give you some really important information, so I do recommend that you watch the course all the way through, but just make sure you pay specific attention to the modules that mostly apply to you. Secondly, if you haven't been able to tell already, unlike my other 2 Udemy courses, this is going to be a very pragmatic presentation. So I've cut a lot of things out and just made this really straightforward and direct. It's all about getting the content from me to you and getting across clearly so you can actually take action. So if you see a couple of clip arts here and there that don't look amazing, that is why I've gone for a really pragmatic and efficient approach to getting this knowledge from the presentation into your head and therefore being able to use for your courses. And the third one is please take action, because if you actually implement these strategies, you'll see amazing results. And if you don't implement them, your course will stay as it is. So it makes sense to take action, and I really encourage you don't just absorb the information and not take action.